This is not the same Tammy that I fell in love with. Something has to get better. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I just can't. You just seem so stressed lately.
Yeah. I can tell I'm not been the same.
No, I can tell you ain't been the same. But, you know, we got to get it taken care of, you know.
Hi, it's Leslie, and we're talking about 1,000-Pound Sisters. That's right, we're talking about Tammy and Andrea. And I have to just say, this is not the same Tammy that I fell in love with either. I agree with you, Andrea. Yeah, she's different. She's just not the same Tammy. But all hope is not lost, you know. It's just time to pull out the big guns. You know, you need to see a therapist, you need to get on medication, all the things. You gotta get it done.
All that I want is for you to get better. I'm stressed, you're stressed. It's just, I can't live like this. I'm at my breaking point. You need to tell where I'm going.
Oh, good God. This is serious. Andrea means business. Tammy needs to get help or Andrea is hitting the road. Yeah. So we need to save this relationship because this was a good one for Tammy. So Andrea's got to kind of slide in there and feel her out and see if she's open to, you know, getting some help.
So what do you think? Like, how would you feel about seeing like a therapist? Do you feel comfortable doing that? I mean, it might be good for you, like to, you know. It's up to you though.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? The show should actually provide one we all need therapy because of the show. Certainly these people need therapy. It should be in the contract.
Yeah. I don't know how it's a relationship. Even though I don't like therapy, Andrea has been dealing with my mood swings for at least 6 months or longer.
She sure has, and so have we all. But you know what, Andrea's right there, so yeah. So I guess there's some hope because Tammy is willing, because you know what, she loves Andrea, she knows she has a good thing, she doesn't want to lose this relationship, so she's willing to do what she has to do.
I'm so relieved that Tammy decided to go to therapy. I'm going to take the next step and, you know, call the therapist for her, and hopefully therapy's going to help. We got this. We got this.
I agree. I do need to see a therapist. But it's just time for me to get some kind of help or do something.
It's crazy. This was like news to Tammy. Like, how is it that you're with somebody and not even realize that they're extremely unhappy? I guess that's because you're extremely unhappy, so you're not really looking at anybody else. You're just like consumed in your own misery. That is Tammy. So she was surprised at this, you know, that Andrea, like, it was like, you know, big time, big time. It was at a crossroads for Andrea, if you know what I mean.
I knew it was bad, but I didn't know that she was wanting to break up because I was getting that bad. And it's scary. It's scary.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess with that, Tammy was willing to see a doctor and a therapist. Hallelujah. You know, therapy is good for anybody. You can never not benefit from therapy, but most importantly, she got blood tests and they reworked her. I guess there were some issues in there and they were over-medicating her. They were medicating her like she was a fat person, not the skinny person that she is today. So bad on you, doctors, because you've seen the show. She's lost a ton of weight. Where have you been? You know, they needed to adjust her medication. Anyway, thank God she went and they have, and hopefully she's going to do better now.
The past few weeks, I've been going to therapy and gotten help with my mood swings and stuff. So a few days ago, I decided to go to Amy's wedding because I needed to support her. Like, I love her, I'm proud of her, I support her, so why not go?
Damn, and she's even going to go to Amy's wedding. Tammy's suddenly kind of like, she was like fight, and then now she's like just withdrawn, and she's just like, you know, trying to make up, and Amy's like fight, you know, but she's going to the wedding.
Tammy's been on new medications, and I have noticed changes in her. I did not expect that Tammy was going to want to buy something for Amy for her wedding. I didn't think that at all. But I do feel like that's a very good sign. It's getting better.
Hallelujah. Pro meds. Yes, ProMeds here. Yes, everybody can use some good medications, you know? No shame, no shame. But it's crazy. She's going to go to the wedding and, of course, be ready for some drama because Amy and Tammy have still not made up. They're still not talking. I mean, I guess they kind of talk in this group text and things are exchanged, but it's not like to each other. So they're still really not talking. So look out for that. That's going to be, oof. Hopefully Tammy's not in a mood that day. But Tammy's just looking so down. I tell you, this has been a really awful time for her, I have to say. She looks just not happy. And Andrea also has gone through it.
I feel like we're making progress, and then she backtracks. I hope she's still planning on going to the wedding, but I never know how Tammy's going to react. I try to calm her down, but it's hard sometimes. So, okay. You okay?
Oh, it's so sad. She's so nice. She's so nice. I hope they can make it because Andrea's like a good one. She needs to stay with Tammy. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week.